Seth Mensah is my name, country coordinator for PMGY Ghana. Kumasi, I would say, is a busy area, and it's situated in the Ashanti region of Ghana. Pickup process, once I get out from the arrival hall, you see loads of people, but I should always look out for the PMGY sign because there is always going to be a staff holding the PMGY sign. Once I get picked up from the airport, you just drive 10-15 minutes to the hostel where we spend the first night, and then on the second day we drive to the volunteer house in Kumasi.
My name is Elisa and I'm currently doing the Disabled Children project. I love the volunteer house. I was always scared that living with so many different people from different countries is really difficult, but I think it's one of my favorite parts about being in Ghana. We always have fun every evening, sit around outside or inside just in the living room. One of the best parts as well is every time we get home from placement or from just doing some shopping, we get home and we're being greeted by these lovely children. The kids in the area live across the street.
My name is Lexi and I'm with the medical program. The house is really comfy actually. The people that work there are so sweet. They'll do anything to make you comfortable. So breakfast, lunch, and dinner are all provided. A lot of times after placement, I'd be so hungry, so instead of waiting to get home for lunch, I'd stop at one of the shops on the way and get something more local. Delicious.
At the volunteer house, we obviously have Western style food, so sometimes we have pancakes or spaghetti bolognese, but we also get to try a lot of local food, yam palava sauce or fufu, which is really nice.
On Tuesdays, we do orientation. We leave the house at 8 or half 8, and then we visit all the various placements, and then from there we go to the market. Normally I call the market the jungle because it's always busy. In case someone wants to buy a fabric to make an African wear, we just take them there. We go to the Menchia Palace Museum where it tells you a history of the Ashanti Kingdom, and then from there we come to the house, do the language studies. And after language studies, we just chill and prepare for the Wednesday, where people start their full day at placement. Volunteers do go to placement every day, either by taxi or the trotros. A trotro is just a shared minivan.
So in the morning, me and the other volunteers, we catch a tro, a little minibus, to placement, which takes about 45 minutes. And when we get there, the children are usually waiting for us at breakfast. We greet all of them, we do the dishes, do the laundry, and then we play with the children during break time, which is my favorite part of the day. And then after lunch, after feeding everyone, I'm taking the disabled kids to the sensory room. It's time to leave.
In the hospital, every day is different. You never know what to expect. I was in the labor ward the whole time that I was here, and sometimes you'll come in and there's somebody already in the room getting ready to give birth. But then also there's some mothers that are just in stage 1 of labor, so they haven't quite gotten to the point where they're ready to deliver. So it's more monitoring, and they'll teach you how they document the paperwork. And I was doing assessments with some of the patients. So I'd introduce myself, check on the mother, take some basic vitals for her, and then I got to actually take the fetal heart rate and check on the baby and take measurements and see how far along she is until she's ready to deliver. And I've been there all day before, and a mother will come in stage 1 and give birth before the day's done. So really cool. I went over to probably about 3 or 4 different departments and just asked, you know, what's the rules? Can I come over and hang out for a little bit? I did do a couple of things in emergency. I just wanted to see what it was like, so I went over to the emergency department twice.
During the weekdays, there's always something to do. Sometimes we do evening activities in the house, we play games, or we just sit around with other volunteers or play with the kids.
On the weekends, you're pretty much off of volunteering, so you have the option to go on these weekend trips.
So one of the trips we can go on is the Monthly trip. So what happens is we go to a village near Lake Bazomtree. We play with the children and we learn how to make a local dish called fufu, and then we go on a boat ride on the lake. And next day we head off to Mole National Park.
We first arrived and we got to go on a safari on a truck. And then later in the evening, we went on a safari on foot. I saw all kinds of animals I would never see in America.
And then after that, we visit one of the oldest mosques in Western Africa. And we visit a monkey sanctuary, which is crazy. Another trip that we can do is the Cape Coast trip. And when we arrive at Cape Coast, we visit Cape Coast Savory Castle, which was a day I'll never forget. When we arrived at Pusumo Beach Camp, we get to see the beach for the first time and hear the waves. And the next day we have surfing lessons, which are a lot of fun. And we were on the beach for a long time and just relax a little. In the evening there's a bonfire where we were playing drums and dancing a lot.
I have a personal rule to always travel with a purpose. So, I mean, I could easily just bought a ticket to Africa, but the fact that I can enhance my nursing school experience and my medical knowledge as well as travel and really submerge myself in the culture. I just came with an open mind and just ready to experience whatever it was. And it was so much more than what I imagined. I got to pick out textiles and get clothes made, and I tried so many different foods. Like I said, I eat with my hands now. I mean, like, it's just awesome traveling even on my own. I can't believe now that I'm comfortable taking a tro on my own and just jumping on there and going down to the market and shopping all day. It's going to be actually really sad going home.
What makes traveling so special or volunteering so special is actually meeting the people and building friendships. So I always wanted to go to a place for a longer time. And volunteering in Ghana gave me the opportunity to do something meaningful while having so much fun exploring a country